What if we combine burying and giving? Mumbo has a secret item trick in his latest Hermitcraft video.
This redstone contraption should do the trick. It's actually a 1 in 81 chance of a player getting a diamond. That's kind of fun.
That is kind of fun. So how do we build it? Say it with me. It's quite simple, really. It's quite simple. Okay, so this is what Mumbo built in his test world, and this is what he built in production in the Hermitcraft server. So it's comprised of two main components. The first component detects player walking. So this is a signal strength of 1 if it's a player walking, and so this will only output a signal if I am walking. Otherwise, it doesn't output a signal. Neat trick. The second component is this randomizer. So a randomizer is simply putting a number of items in here, and one of the items is ones that don't stack, because they produce a higher output signal than the rest of them because they're a higher percentage of bit being max full. And so with this, we have a 1 in 3 chance because this stacks, and this doesn't. So if either of these are picked at random, it'll put a signal strength of 1. So you have a 1 in 3 chance. So if I go, nope, 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 yes, yes, no, no. So you can see that I've got about a 1 in 3 chance. All Mumbo does is chain those together. So over here, we have his test one that I made a lot more likely. So what happens is when a signal strength is detected from here, we use that component in blue to only detect player movement. And when a player is walking, it'll put a signal strength into here. This I have set up to be a 1 in 2 chance. And so it'll only go when 50% of the time when it hears me. So this is a disable lever that he added. So now, when I walk, you'll see that sometimes I get one. And how likely is it? Well, what I've done is I've put 1 in 2 here as well. So what happens, it multiplies the likelihoods together. So whereas this one has a chance of 1 in 2, and this one has a chance of 1 in 2, making a chance of 1 in 4. So you watch. No. There we go. So to build it, you're going to pick your spot that you want to use. So let's say right here is where we want it. And you're going to put your dropper so that it's facing upward. And so that is going to kick up into it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hide your skulk sensor underneath. Your skulk sensor is going to send a redstone signal through a comparator, and we're going to send that 2 directions. We're going to send it into another comparator, and we're also going to send it around to a repeater like so. And when that is a signal strength of 2 or more, it's going to cancel this so that it doesn't work. Now we can do our randomizer like so. And what you need to do is detect this now. So what we'll do is we'll put a comparator right here, and we will place a block here that we're feeding it into, and we will feed it into another one. So we want to check when this is 2. So we'll do it like that, and then what we can do is we can place a dropper right here with a sensor on top, or a hopper on top. And what that will do is when it's 2, it's going to roll it a second time. And if that triggers a second time, like so, then when there's a signal strength of 1, 2, then it will go. Now to choose your probability, what you want to do is combine in these droppers the things that do or don't stack. Mumbo took these particular items right here, so none of them stack except for this one. So this is a 1 in 9 chance, meaning that Mumbo set it up, like he said, to have a 1 in 81 chance. But for the sake of demonstration, let's make both of them a 1 in 2, so it's extremely likely. So we'll put bamboo and a shovel in there, and we will detect the shovel in here as well. Oh, that's right, we're using wool. I'm hilarious. Don't use wool if you want to detect player movement. You're not going to be able to do a skulk underneath wool. So now, you'll hear a click every 4 times. You see that? I'll have the Lightmatica for these in the description. Obviously, make sure you waterlog your skulk sensors. And thank you to my Patreons. I will see you guys in the next one.